Welcome to Module 4, Lesson 4. Our I can statement reads, I can show subtraction of fractions with visual models and use words to describe the difference. So instead of working on addition, we're now going to be taking a look at subtraction. Right, number 1. Ruby has 9/12 yard of ribbon. She needs a piece that is 2/12 yard long to twist across the board. If Ruby cuts off what she needs, how much ribbon will she have for another project? Use the fraction model to represent and solve the problem. All right, so we know that we are working in 12ths. So I'm going to go ahead and split my fraction model in half. And then I'm going to take this and actually put it into fourths and split each of these fourths into 3. I have 4 groups of 3, which will give me 12ths. All right, so I know that her ribbon is 9/12 of a yard to begin with. So I'm going to go ahead and draw her ribbon. So I'll shade in my 9/12. Right, I know that she's going to cut off 2/12. So 1/12, 2/12. Now what I need to know is how much of her ribbon is remaining. Let's go ahead and answer our questions. Letter A asks us, how does our fraction model represent the change in length? Well, it shows the original length is 9/12, right? And then it shows 2/12 were crossed off. So it shows the original length of 9/12. The 2/12 that we crossed out is the cut off piece. Okay, so that's the piece that she cut. Right, we crossed off our 2/12 because that is the piece that she cut off. So how does our fraction model represent the remaining length? The pieces that are shaded and not crossed off are the remaining length. So we can say the remaining shaded pieces are the remaining length. So then we can answer, how long will her leftover ribbon be? It will be 7/12 of a yard. Right, number 2. Ruby has 2/3 of a yard of string. She only needs 1/3 of a yard to tie a knot. How much string will Ruby have after she cuts off 1/3 of the yard? Write an equation to model the situation. Use S for the amount of string left. Well, we know she has a total of 2/3 of a yard, and she's going to use 1/3 of that. So we have her 2/3 that she begins with, minus the 1/3 that she'll use, will give us the amount of string that's left. So if we were to show a fraction model, we're working in thirds. Here's the 2/3 of string that she begins with, and the 1/3 that she cuts off. So how much string will Ruby have left? Ruby will have left 1/3 of a yard of string. All right, go ahead and complete the check understanding. Press pause and then press play to check your work. All right, let's go ahead and check your work. Michael has 1/4 of a cup of flour left. My visual model shows 3/4. He used 2/4, so he only has 1/4 remaining. Bryn has 3/10 of the book left to read. She had 5/10. She read 2 more tenths, so now she has 3/10 left.